What you guys, got another video here for you on how to upgrade from Windows 10 to Windows 11 on unsupported hardware. Now, I have made a video on this before, but someone said they wanted a bit more in-depth on it, so I thought I'd make a quick video showing you basically what you need to do to be able to do this. First off, if you're running unsupported hardware, you are not going to be able to install Windows 11 or upgrade to Windows 11 without using a bypass method. Microsoft know about the loopholes, how to bypass the checks for TPM and CPU and RAM and things like that. They've also talked about how to bypass it on their website. You can check it here, ways to install Windows 11, and it tells you before you begin, make sure you got backups of all your information and data. And it'll also talk about updating Windows and also how to bypass the checks if you want to install it on unsupported hardware. They have also said there is a risk of not receiving security updates in the future if and when they implement that on their systems. But at the moment, it is still allowing you to use the bypass method, and it also allows you to receive updates as of the 23rd of the 2nd, 2022. You can see here they're talking about using this key to be able to bypass the checks that they are requiring for you to install or upgrade to Windows 11. So it says here, serious problems might occur if you modify the registry incorrectly, blah, 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 blah. Basically, they're trying to tell you not to do it. So make sure you've got Windows 10 fully updated and make sure all your data is backed up before you try to upgrade to Windows 11 on a system that is not supported. So you can see here, it will say you can do a check here. We've already checked it and we know it's not supported, but as you can see, you can do a check here. If your system is unsupported, you will need to use a bypass method. And again, I would stress that you always back up your data before you do any sort of upgrade from Windows 10 to Windows 11. I myself prefer to do a fresh install, but make sure that you do all of your updates like this first, because this is what Microsoft are saying you should do. So get to the latest version and get it all updated, and then you can move on to the upgrade process. Now, to install Windows 11 on unsupported hardware is a different process, and I'll make a video separate to this one to show you how to do that. If you want to see that video, let me know in the comments section below and I'll be happy to make that video for you. There is a few registry keys you have to add into the registry during the installation process for it to be able to install Windows 11 on unsupported hardware. But this is an upgrade and I'll show you basically how to do it. So now we've got that all updated. What you need to do is head over to the Microsoft website and download the Windows 11 ISO. You can download the Windows 11 Multi-Edition ISO here. Click download and it will ask you to select your language. So select the language of your country, then click on confirm. Once you click confirm, it will give you the option to download the 64-bit version. Windows 11 doesn't support 32-bit versions, so it's only 64-bit. Now it's time to do the registry edit. So we're going to type regedit in the search and open up the registry editor. And there we have the registry editor open. Again, this is always a risk. You can back up the registry if you wish by going File and Export, and it will export a backup of your registry. I'm going to go straight into HKey local machine and then go to System, and then we're going to go down to where it says Setup. Inside here, we are looking for the MoSetup here. So once you're inside here, you want to move over to the right-hand pane, go New, dword 32-bit value, click on this one, and then you need to give it that name, which was Allow Upgrades with Unsupported TPM or CPU. So type it out just as you see here. And once you've got this typed out, you will need to give it a value of 1. So I'm going to type this out. Now you can copy and paste this if you have it open in your desktop here. You can just copy and paste it. So I'm just going to quickly type this out here. Make sure it is exactly how it is on the Microsoft website there. I'll leave the link in the video description so you can just copy and paste it. So you should have something looking like this. And once you've got this, you can double click on here and give it a value of 1. Click OK and you're finished inside the registry. So here we have the actual finished key. And once we've done this, we can close off the registry editor because we don't need it anymore. So we can close this off and go back to our desktop, and we can right click and mount our Windows 11 ISO. that we downloaded earlier. Now we can click on the setup and then click on yes for the user account control, and you should start seeing the Windows installation start here. So let's go ahead and let this load up here. It does take a little bit of time, so be patient. And then once this is open, it will prepare a few things and you will get a little percentage on here counting down. And once that's done, we should get the box popping up here. So you can see install Windows 11 setup will go online to get updates and other optional features. I'm going to change this setting here because I don't want it to go ahead and do that, because this could take a bit of time. So I'm just going to change this and say not right now, but you should leave it as download updates and drivers right now. Once this is done, we can now accept the terms and conditions, and it will make sure you're getting ready to install, and it will say what needs your attention. So you can follow along just as it says here. Click on the OK button and it's going to ready to install. So you can change what to keep here, but I'm going to leave it as is, and we're just going to click next. It's going to start to install Windows 11. You can see I've already speeded this process up, so let me just go ahead and speed this up some. There we go. And it's now going to restart the PC and get a few other bits ready for the upgrade process. So it's going to prepare and configure some Windows updates. It'll tell you not to turn your PC off. So there we go. It's just going to speed this process up a little bit here. And then you'll see a black screen with working on updates. And we're nearly done now. All we need to do is boot into our account and it will get our account ready. As you can see here, it's going to take a few minutes. I'll speed this up. And then once this is complete, you should be at the desktop of Windows 11. And we've successfully upgraded from Windows 10 to Windows 11 on unsupported hardware. So if you like this type of content, then check out my channel. I've got over 2,500 videos on my channel. They're all about malware removal, building PCs, fixing problems with your computer. There's plenty of them to choose from on there. Also hit the subscribe button while you're there and hit the bell to be notified when I upload new videos. Also, if you want to support me a bit more, you can hit the join button. I've got 3 tiers of support you can choose from. It's a reoccurring payment. You can cancel at any time. You get some loyalty badges and some custom emojis and some other bits and pieces, depending on which one you choose. So let me know in the comments section if you want to see a video on how to install Windows 11 on unsupported hardware rather than upgrading. There's a slightly different method to doing it. My name has been Brian from briteccomputers.co.uk. Big shout out to my YouTube members who have joined my YouTube members group. Your name is rolling up on the screen right now. And I shall see you again for another video real soon. Thanks again for watching. Bye for now.